This woman says, how to use a man. This is a woman in the center. Of course, yes, we have another black woman. All right, unfortunately for you brothers that love black women in here. This woman says, how to use a man. All right, where is it at here?
I'm asking him more about himself. He's telling me he's into development, you know, building buildings, development. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So he starts asking me about myself. I try to keep it really short. As I answer, I divert the questions back to him to let him talk more so he can feel comfortable talking. I noticed his phones kept ringing and he kept going to the bathroom and saying it's a business call. I didn't really mind because I'm like, you know what? I'm having sushi. I don't even care what you're doing. I'm here having a good time for myself.
So this was a cold approach. It's a cold approach.
Now, we were talking a little bit and a week passed, you know, we're still talking. You know, he's knowing more about me. He's interested. He loves my guy, random guy.
She said random guy.
Asking the standpoint from a standpoint of, oh, she's a busy woman. She has things she got going on. She's not going to just be available all the time. The second week, I was like, okay, this is the time I need to bill him. I need to bill him now. I don't want to keep being pen pals. We're not pen pals. So I asked him for something very minor. This is the tiny thing that I asked him for. Just to test to see if he was willing to like jump the gun. Don't be pen pals with these men. They know what they want from you. They know what they want. All right. So I'm like, my laptop charger is bad. And he's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, you know, I think I need to buy a new one because it has a shortage in it. I'm not sure what's wrong. It has a shortage. He didn't offer anything. So I was like, oh, do you mind getting me a charger? This man didn't open the message to the next day and said, oh, I'm sorry. I was so busy. I'm so sorry. Do you still need the MacBook charger? And I was like, you know what? No, I'm okay. I sorted it out myself. So once I started seeing that he really wasn't even trying to do much for me, because you know what it is that guys will use like a first date to woo you, take you to a nice drive. He loves my place and say, all right, you know what? After this now, since I took her on that first date, it's about time for her to lay in my bed. That's what I'm telling you. This is what these guys be doing. So he thought that he was going to checkmate me, but he didn't know that the only girls that get played is the girls that don't know how to play the game. And I'm the girl that knows how to play the game. So you know what I did? I literally just stopped entertaining him. Like, he'll be writing me and say, hey, what's up? I'll be like, hey, everything is one word answers. And he'll be like, why are you not talking? I'm just like, there's nothing really to talk about because we've talked about everything. If you know my laptop is my bread and butter and I'm telling you something simple as my laptop charger is broken and you can't even say, oh, let me buy you another one or let me send something for you, then what are we talking about? I'm not a pen pal. Can you believe that was the best decision I made? Because you know what it is too about us women is when we start entertaining that pen pal type of relationship, we start becoming emotionally invested because now we're used to seeing their morning, good morning text messages, and it'd be a whole bunch of BS later on. To prevent that, don't even be a pen pal at all, please. And so he'll watch my stories, everything. Can you believe a week or two later on WhatsApp?
She talked too much.
I was about to say.
I'd have walked.
Beginning was a drag. She could have got more to the point.
Her voice. If I was.
All right. Well, I don't know what they talking about.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
All right, there it is right there. How to use a man. A lot, saying a whole bunch, without saying a lot. All right, but what she's doing is she's saying my time is not free. My messaging is not free. So she's going to try to get some off you. There are some predatory women out here. All right, this one says get the easiest targets for women to, let me see here.
A veces quiero votar por un demócrata para un puesto y un republicano para otro.
The easiest men to get to pay for stuff. The easiest men to get to pay for stuff here. Let's go ahead and see what another black woman, y'all. All right, and I didn't set this up. I don't set my cases up to put down and shit on one race of people. But it's another black woman. This is y'all black women that y'all love so much. All right, but this is their attitudes out here. Let's see who the easiest targets are to get to pay for stuff. Okay, here we go right here.
Y'all know why bald-head men are the best providers? They're the best providers because they stress about providing, which makes them lose all their hair. So, if you're looking for a man to take care of you, babe, make sure you can hear this bald. You're welcome.
What in the... What the hell? Oh, my God. No way. She said bald-headed men. She said bald-headed men. Wait a minute. Let me look at your picture. You bald headed too, right? What the hell?
Gotcha, bitch.
You just as bald headed as me. Hold up for a second, ma'am. She said bald headed men are easy targets because they stress about providing. Oh my goodness. Hey, out here. All right, we not exposing nobody, are we? We not exposing nobody. Bald head men are the easiest providers. Hey, ladies, she's giving y'all game. What the hell? She out here talking about bald headed men.
I got money.
What the hell you talking about? I think I know that woman. I think I've skeeted on her head. All right, what is going on here? All right, so here we go right here. Here we go right here. So here's the thing with this thing about how to use a man. How to use a man, I believe I should say. They're leaving out one key thing about usury. And as one great person once said, I believe his name is Charleston White, a fair exchange, yeah, it's not a crime. It is not a robbery. A fair exchange is never a robbery. And while these women are glamorizing, get a trick, all right, what's your income? And all of this stuff, get you a trick. All right, I had a trick. All of these women in the comment section right here on this video, these women out here, how to use a man. All right, these women right here, how to use a man. All right, this woman out here, get a bald head provider. Okay, they're missing one key element. Remember, a fair exchange is not a robbery. They're missing out on this. They're missing out on the slip slop that happened. See, they won't tell you this part. They just gonna glamorize. I had one that bought me 2 cars. I had one that gave me $20K. I had one that did this, and he was a provider, and he knew how to treat me. He knew all of this. But you know what they missed to tell y'all, and what they're not telling these girls is that slip slop is happened. He hit them guts. They missed this part right here. This is the part they didn't tell y'all that they not telling the internet right here. When he come for them draws. They missed the part when he got that neck and he skeeted down her throat. That's what they didn't talk about that part. They missed this part right here where they woke up after the slip slop. I'm in a bind, Nate. Okay? They didn't tell y'all that, and that's what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all this. They talking about get a trick, do this, and he gonna do that. Okay, I'm with it. But they also miss, this is what they didn't tell y'all right here. That they let an old man breathing down her neck. Ankles to ears, folding her ass up like a love letter from the 2nd grade. Ma'am, you forgot to tell us that, right? When he was sweating, his bald head was sweating all over your face. And he was sweating out your hairdo. Yeah, you missed that part. Because a fair exchange is not a robbery, yo. All right, they forgot when he was busting them cheeks. You forgot when I was taking your ass to Viagra Town. All right, you forgot that when you talking about you had a trick for 10 years. All right, you forgot that shit. You forgot when you had to go up there and see me all up in here, all in your guts. You had to take a shower in my shower. All right, can I use your shower so you can go see your little boyfriend? All right, you forgot about all that. All right, talk about these men get you this and get them to do this and use them and you get you a trick. You forgot it was get them daddy season out here. Daddy. All right, why don't y'all tell them that? See, again, a fair exchange is not a robbery. You forgot that you needed that rent money out here and a ninja paid your rent. All right, you forgot you was in a mine, didn't you? Balls deep. All right, you forgot he was kissing all on your neck and you said, use me, daddy. Yes, you did. You did. Uh-huh.
Okay, daddy.
You forgot when you had to wash your punani out there and wipe yourself down in the bathroom at his house. Get him daddy season, huh?
Get him, daddy.
You forgot when you had to drop that neck.
It's barbecue in there.
They don't tell that part of the story. And again, they gonna do it regardless. But yeah, All right. Why don't y'all tell that part of the story where you had to go back to your college dorm right here with $85? You forgot when you had 10 toes up to the sky and he gave you a fistful of 20s and big head hundreds. All right. And you forgot the time when you was on his boat. Okay. Hold on for a second. There was another funny video that I was going to share. I guess I didn't have it queued up. They forget that part, bruh. They forget that part. They just be up here telling y'all you need a trick. And these tricks is doing this and these tricks is doing that. They going to change your life. You forgot when you was leaking old man semen. All right. Then you forgot that part. Why don't y'all tell them that when you on the internet talking about how you finessing these men and using them? And they out there decorating your wig. And got another girl coming in after you. And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of guys think the trick is losing on this one. I'm going to tell you, bro. He only losing if he ain't getting them draws. All right. And most of these guys, they's getting the draws. Not a lot of guys ain't not getting the draws. All right. They not stupid out here. Tricks ain't stupid. They getting the draws. Not only that, they're getting the next best part. Not only that, they're getting the next best part. What's the next best part? Them bitches got to leave right afterwards. When he tells them to leave, they got to go. It's a drop in the bucket. It's 2 tears in the bucket. Motherfuck it, right? And she got a couple $100. He not only get them draws, he get to get her to get up out the bed. Go. Yeah, look, fireworks. Go. Bye. I ain't got to deal with you. I'm done with you. Go home to somebody. Go home to your little boyfriend or whatever y'all ask. Yeah, go ahead. And guess what? Next week, she going to be like, do you got some more of that big head hundreds? I do need my meat fixed this week. Come on over. Right? Come on up. Come on over. You got a nice 22-year-old piece of calico. Talking about get you a trick. See, this is what they don't know. Talking about using men. Now, the only way it's usury is if it is he didn't get anything. Right? So, but I'm going to tell you, man, these women are leaving that out. Get you a old man. He a provider. Get you a bald head man. Okay. What did you do to that bald head man? I guarantee you his chrome dome was sweating right on the top of your forehead in your eyeballs. There was a lot of other stuff in your eyeballs. All right. They're not telling you that part, gentlemen. This one too. She not telling you this part. Ling ling. Bling bling bling. Black ling ling. How much do you make? How much do you need in your throat? I got you. Big head hundreds, and I'm grabbing that hair. Right? And they didn't tell they also didn't tell you this right here.
I like to get dominated.
I like to
choked, whooped, spanked, told what to do. I need a man to take charge and let me just, be goofy.
All right. They didn't tell you that he got the choker and whoop her and spank her. All right. He tied her up and handcuffed her to the bed. All right. Nope. They didn't tell you that part. They didn't tell you that he put a ball and gag in her mouth. Oh, by the way, they didn't tell you he got it on record on his phone. He recorded the whole thing. That's what makes it legal, because it's pornography. It's no longer prostitution if you have it recorded. So it's on his phone. Oh, she also didn't tell you that when he calls, she picks up the phone right away. And he says, come to my house. And she goes. They didn't tell you that. That she stops on a dime when he says stops. When he says jump, she says hi. They didn't tell you that part. They didn't tell you the part where he nuts on her feet. Didn't tell you that part. What part why they leaving that part out, ma'am? Ma'am, if I tell you my income, you know what time it is. It's get 'em daddy season. Come on.
Get him, daddy.
And trust me, gentlemen, and I say this with all due respect for the game, none of these women are doing this and not giving up them guts. Raw. All these women bragging on the internet, all of them, Remember, I went through the comment section. All these women in this comment section talking this shit is leaving that part out. I'm with her, they right here. with a provider and being with him is the best. Right there. Oh, can I add this too? All these so-called tricks that they got. These tricks got 5, 6, 7 of these women. He getting her youth, somewhat her youth and beauty. He getting her to leave, and he getting them guts. And he got 2, 3 at least just like her. So they ain't special. His money is life-changing to her, but that money is not life-changing to him. Why are they ain't talking about this part? They're not talking about this part. All these women out loud. Yep, I got me a goofball. I got me a trick. I got me a simp. I got me one. And he doing this and doing that. He sending me flowers and shit like that. He doing this. He paying off half the rent. Guess what? He got several of them. Isaiah 4:1. Several. And these women be out here. It's just me he doing this for. No, he ain't. Where they at, sister? They got several of these girls lined up in a rotation. And this is cheap money. And he getting 23, 22, 24, 25. And he in his 50s, 60s. And he hunching. All right, he hunching them. He like, this is discount treatment. Because he would have to take old ass Gertrude out and bang on that. But he's like, nope. But they on here bragging. They on here bragging. I got me one. This is easy drop in the bucket. All right, where are we going to find them at? And this is what I tell you, man, the dark side is litty because a lot of young women and women in general are in this position. They're in this position. So when you think, guys, these are all women. By the way, these are all women you're cold approaching. Let me just put this like this. All the women you're cold approaching are right here in this fucking comment section. That's why I'm telling you, the game is not the game that y'all want. Y'all just ignoring this reality. God, please bless me with this. And you're cold approaching these bitches. Not bitches, I won't say that. These young ladies. Y'all cold approaching them. And here they are, right here. All the hotties, look. There's another hottie right there. These ain't ugly broads. Are these ugly broads? I mean, come on. Where do you find them at, child? Where? This is who y'all cold approaching. These are the women. Y'all want to take on vacation and trips and marrying them. And they right here. So while y'all like, man, cold approach, it's a numbers game. Guess what? I'm laying in the cut. I love my trick. I'm laying in the cut, scooping them up. And there they are. Look, these are all girls sitting at the bar with drinks. Manifesting this. Manifesting this. I hope all my ladies experience this. But I need a traditional wife. Where they at? What if you can't love them the same way back? Oh, baby, you're going to have to. That's why you here, baby. You're going to have to love me the same way back, at least for an hour. Where do I find the tricks? Hey, these are the girls you're cold approaching. You think, guys think about women in one dimension. That there's good women and not, dude, the women are in a mix. They're in a spectrum. They're also dating. They're also on the street. They're at the bar. They're at the nightclub. And they also with daddy on Get 'em Daddy season. And they out with their boyfriend. They're not just one-dimensional, gentlemen. You see this right here, brothers. They out here. Yeah, the Becky. Woo, wait. Hey, woo, wait. They ready to be out here, bro. They ready to be out here. All right, look. Let me get to these super chats. They ready to be out here. They ready to do this. No victims, all volunteers. Oh, my soul, Brianna said. Is she cute? Look at Brianna, cutie. These are cute girls. These are girls that you be like, okay, yeah, I'll take this little baddie up real quick. Little straggy, little flat back. Facts, hunty. That's a white girl. Looks like a white or Asian girl. Nah, gotta be two for me when the one acts up. Ooh, real estate and cars. Good Lord have mercy. Y'all niggas through, bruh. There's a Latina. I agree 100%. Where does one locate me through, though, this question? I'm not sure what that is. I can't wait, this woman says. Nope. I can't wait. Y'all did just go get a wake-up call, bruh. And yes, your girl. If you enjoyed this clip, check me out on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel for the best morning live stream every weekday. And of course, we're back for the evening live streams as well. Check out the times in the featured channels on this channel right here. And also the links are in the description box. I will see you there.
New world order.